to prove to themselves. Especially, I think you represented some kind of challenge to them. So it's almost like this person is low-key obsessed and in love with you rather than even their spouse, boyfriend, whoever that is, because I feel like they were obsessed with how interesting, how different you were, and they almost like wanted to prove that they can, you know, essentially they can get rid of you. This person might even be also watching tarot or be into spirituality, watch law of assumption, manifestation videos, which just would be crazy. And I do think they've been really projecting a lot. They've been trying to show something that's not real, because part of it, they were interested in money and they didn't want to lose this person because they represent economic security, even though deep down they knew this person is not into them, not attracted to them. I mean, there is maybe like no sex type of situation. Whenever this person kisses them, it's literally like they kiss a brother. What's up, Scorpios? Welcome back to my channel. Let's see if there is any messages for the end of July. So which of you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Today's video hopefully is going to be more chilled out. I'm making an intention, you know, that we're going to have a nice and peaceful end of July. But let's see. Today is pretty crazy where I am, the energy and everything. So let's hope that the reading will not be crazy. What I want to say, links to everything are in the description box. Personal readings as of right now, they're available. There are same-day readings available. If you want to learn tarot, the link how to stream our tarot course, it's only $88 right now, is available in the description box. So everything is in the description box beneath the video. Anyway, let's go right into your reading. Too many cards, hold on. Ooh, okay, interesting. We have here the Magician and the Devil. Somebody is desperately trying to manifest you back is what I'm seeing. Also, I feel like you yourself are manifesting something, but make sure you are not, not making the same mistakes. So I don't know what it's about. We'll try to figure out. There is progression, foresight, commitment, many things, many doors opening up for you. I feel like with manifestation card, Magician card here, I feel like you're going to be coming back to just how powerful you are, feeling like, you know, different things you've learned maybe through the years, knowledge, wisdom. Actually, all of this works in your favor and you can get desired results in your life. Now with the Devil card, just be careful. You know, there is something called restriction, which is essentially, you know, how to explain this briefly? Essentially, do not become too greedy. It's kind of like, even, you know, whenever I tell you guys, right, do not write I claim whenever you actually want to manifest something for yourself. Why? Because there is this whole thing where whenever you just want to take, even if it's like, yeah, sure, you deserve good things in life, whatever, it actually restricts the energy. If you want to achieve something, if you want to manifest something, think not take, but think give. And this applies to different things, you know, wherever you want to see blessings. And again, of course, we don't want to confuse that with the energy of where you become like in a relationship, for example, the one who always gives and receives nothing. When I'm talking about giving or sharing, it's like a true sharing, like the way how you create versus how you just consume. Not to get too much into this, maybe it's topic for a different video, but I do get that for you, there is a person who is still thinking a lot about you, and I feel like that you're going to be hearing from this person soon. There is someone who is really thinking a lot about you. Also, I think for you right now, the way to manifest something is connect to your sensual power, to your sexual energy. Because if you're wondering, maybe you're finding yourself in a competitive situation, maybe a person you're interested in is popular, or maybe it's just something within your business or work. I'm hearing the way forward is through accessing your sexual energy, and also, you know, if you are into any kind of arts, crafts, of witchcraft realms, this could be also the way. Think of where you have advantage other people don't. This is the way how to resolve anything. Like if you are in a competitive situation, think strategically, like think where's the upper hand that you have. For some of you, you do have the upper hand in a situation. You just have to see it correctly, like from a different perspective. So I don't know, what is it about? Let's see a little more interesting messages today. Your first card, Queen of Swords. Be clear and be direct when it comes to what is it you want. Be clear, like be clear with yourself. I think for you, you need to get clear. Five of Pentacles, there is somebody who feels you are very cold and detached because for you it's over. And yes, with the Empress card, you're like, I am focused on creating blessings for myself. Some of you are going to be getting pregnant, or there's possibility of getting pregnant soon. Or some of you are just very much in this creative energy, birthing new projects, could be that too. Hanged Man, you are not interested in dealing with anything that's complicated or confusing. You are very, I feel like by the end of July especially, there's going to be this laser sharp focus where you're going to decide. You're going to decide, I'm hearing how your life is going to unfold, so pretty big. Yeah, exactly, look at this, Three of Wands. You're going to decide something. And with the Devil card next to the Strength card, there is a person who is obsessed with you. They're very much, you know, connected to you still. They want to manifest you back. They want to manifest you back. They don't feel like themselves without you there. Now, of course, if it's some kind of toxic ex, you know better. But for some of you, maybe it was not so toxic. Maybe it's just some person who things didn't really pan out with, but they're not like terrible. There's all kind of Scorpio watching this, kind of people watching this. So, you know, it's apply this as it resonates. Let's see. First row is you, second row person you're connecting with. I'm hearing somebody's going to tell you how they've changed. Okay. They will be like, I've changed. Okay. Okay, Ten of Swords. Five of Wands. You don't want to fight. I'm hearing you don't want to talk to them because you already know. Like, I feel like they are coming towards you with news that it's over. If they had anyone else before, they're going to tell you that it's over. I feel like it is over, whether they're going to tell you or not, by the way. So I'm hearing for some of you, you're talking to two different people who both are breaking up with other people for you. I don't know, Scorpio, what are you doing? Heartbreaker. 1:11 as I'm recording this, so I don't know. Page of Swords. Multiple people watching you, and yes, they are not lying when they say they are walking away. Again, please use your discernment. Last thing I want you to do is to, because you saw something in the tarot video, to be waiting for someone. Last thing on earth I want for you. But I am getting in this reading that there is a person who broke up with someone. They're not lying about this. Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. And I'm seeing that it's not just one person. There's going to be multiple people breaking up with others to be with you. What the hell? Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Hi, Scorpio, Scorpio. Six of Cups, the Star, and Page of Wands. I feel like, you know, at the very minimum, when you're going to find out something, you're going to get some news. I feel like you might not decide to give this person a chance, actually. You might be like, you know what? No, my life is much better without you. And it keeps getting better, so that's the way I shall keep it. But for some of you, you're going to feel very validated that something is over. It's almost like you wanted to know for yourself. That was not in your head, that you were correct. And I'm getting that for you, there's going to be this like news that, you know, they're going to be telling the truth, I feel like. And even if, you know, for some of you, you're just going to find out because you are not even talking to this person. You're going to find out that it's over between them and another party. For some of you, there's a second person who also has some kind of complicated relationship, but they are breaking up with the person too. Like, I don't know what it is, Scorpio. I would recommend to not engage with anything toxic. Once they are ready to adjust their life in whichever way they need to be with you, that's when I would entertain that. Give people space. Do not push anyone to do anything. Have trust that the right partnership is coming to you. Find what's important to you right now and focus on that. But I am getting that, you know, for some reason, the end of July is happening in such a way where there are some kind of breakups that are happening, but I don't think they are your relationship breakups. I think it's somebody else's relationship breakup. And both of them kind of, it's almost like there were two people maybe you were very much into, you know, and neither of them were available. And here, not just one of them becomes available, but both. A little toxic, but that's the message. And let me take one more. Yeah, I feel like something here about needing to persist on what's important, but at the same, do not let anything chain you. Also, I feel like for some of you, there's a very interesting person who has kinky fantasies about you. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's talk about this more. Now, when it comes to you, I feel like you're gonna be happy to find out something. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. For some of you, as you know, as toxic as it is, you will be like, oh, okay, I manifested this, you know. Just saying, you know, I'm not judging. Now, who are you connecting with? There is a person who's been watching you who wants to talk. For some of you, they will actually message you and say, it's it, that's it, it's over, I'm ready. For others of you, it's going to be you're just going to find out. Because I feel like whoever they've been with, they haven't been happy there for a long time. And of course, for you, it's like, okay, what do you want me to do with this? You know, adjust your life accordingly and then we'll talk, right? Because I'm not going to be entertaining here nonsense. So, and you are right in that regard. But I do think that as they are like, it took them a while, I think, to free themselves from that situation, but they did it. They did it. That's what I'm getting. Again, apply this as it resonates. Please, it's not a personal reading. Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, Hermit. And you know what's interesting? If there was any kind of third party involved, it's like this person didn't even want to be with them. They just wanted to prove to themselves that they can keep them. So it's almost like the person was with them. They knew that the relationship is over. There is nothing going to happen there. It's done. But they didn't want to let this relationship go because they wanted to prove to themselves that, you know what, if I want him, I will keep him. He will not go anywhere. Very toxic if you think about it. A woman could have, if it's a woman, Venus in Leo. I'm seeing here specifically Mercury or Mars in Virgo, something in Virgo. Moon and Leo could be too. Leo or Virgo, let's keep it simple. And I am getting that recently there has been that understanding that, you know what, actually no, it's like, it's not gonna work. It's not worth it. For some of you, this third party or whoever this person was, they were specifically unhappy when, you know, whoever they are with met you, because they actually felt like you're much better than them on every level. And they specifically like were very jealous, I feel like, about you and didn't want them to end up with you. So they almost like wanted to make sure that you completely move away from this situation and they, so to say, win, you know, they win over you. I knew actually a woman like that, somebody I dealt with before, where essentially like, she was married to this very attractive, talented guy. While herself, she was very, I'm sorry, like if it's a mean thing to say, she was very, very average. And this is not just about looks, it's everything. Personality, education, intelligence. It was very one of those things when you meet two people and you're like wondering, what are they doing together? One is very bright, seems that way at least, talented, good looking. And another is like, you know, kind of, I'm not sure, right? Like what's happening. Because it's not just about looks, I agree. But there's other factors, you know, it's like, intelligence, certain uniqueness, I don't know, energy, and none of that, at least as per my assessment, was there. You know, of course, it's my perspective too. And I remember when I was observing that lady, essentially, it's like I noticed that he is always surrounded by very attractive women, much more attractive than her, much more interesting, much more talented. And she almost like gets off from knowing that there's all these attractive women around her, around him, but he keeps coming back to her even if he cheats or whatever. Very toxic, very toxic. She kind of feels like my assumption, quick, you know, detour, my assumption was that she was very unhappy about her life because she literally did not have a job, did not have education, nothing, like, you know, kind of like just whatever he does, she's following him around like a loyal puppy. And my assumption has always been that it's like because she is feeling unaccomplished about herself, whenever she defeats, so to say, another potential woman he would be interested in, it's kind of like she proves to herself that she is not worse than that other woman. To me, this is stupid and toxic, to be honest. But I do know that there is something like if you've ever seen like men do this, for example, if they know a woman is dating this very successful guy, and if they can, so to say, grab that woman, they prove almost to themselves that they can beat that guy. You know, it's like, I guess it's a biology thing or whatever it is, like species prove something to themselves from reproduction perspective. So whatever it is, I feel like the woman, whoever the third party was, she didn't even want to keep the guy. She just wanted to prove something to herself, that she can beat another third party. She's more good looking, and that definitely under no scenario they will end up like with you, maybe. For a lot of you, you don't even want this person. You're not even interested. Like, relax. Can do much more than, can do much better than any of this, right? But I think she wanted to prove this to herself. However, it didn't work. Things still fell apart. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. And I think, especially after you moved on, things started getting even worse between her and whoever this person is. If marriage was involved, there's many secrets there. Person has secrets feeling to other people. For some of you, this person has been legally separated from this person and been just trying to figure out how to proceed, with financial matters. There might be some kind of partnership also involved with another individual. Maybe they have like family business. Maybe like their dad is the investor in the company. If they have a company business, different scenarios here. But essentially, yeah, there's many, many burdens, many secrets this person has. However, what they're saying is that like they are done with that situation. They are out of it. I'm hearing they're out of it. However, I don't think, Scorpio, for most of you, you are even interested in hearing that. But again, I am getting that you will feel a sense of, I don't know, it's gonna feel pleasant for some reason, knowing that that situation is done. For some of you, I don't know. Page of Swords, 6 of Wands. Now this person is like, okay, I'm ready to be with you. And you're like, whatever, I signed the papers, I signed the documents, but you're like, you know what, I'm happy that you are ready, but I have happily moved on. And I think that makes you feel even better if that's the case. You're like, I'm so happy you are ready. Good for you. I am like so out of this already, on a different planet. So good for you. Yeah, 6 of Swords. You moved on. You keep moving on. You are not looking back. Now, I'm interested in, there is another person who is also moving on from someone. Who is that? Tell me more. Queen of Wands. So some kind of Queen of Wands keeps showing up in your video. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. It's a person who seems happy, but they are not. Very surface level relationship. And they already are, I don't want to say this person is cheating actively, but they are like, they realize that their needs cannot be met in this relationship. I don't know what this means. So they realize that whoever they are with is not the one. And they already, it doesn't have to be like them actively dating anybody or whatever, but I feel like their eye is already, so to say, looking around for other things. Strength. Because they have this dream of, I think, really being that lion in a relationship, really being that strong person. For some reason, they don't feel like their needs can be satisfied in that connection. They feel like whatever they do, they're never gonna measure up. I don't know what it means. There's been some kind of loss as well in that connection. And for some of you, this person is very attracted to you. They're interested in you. And it might be even like you guys start talking, you're friends, and they know that you know that they have some other connection. But it's almost like they see you as a better fit for them. And I think this is both people, because you have 2 people here in third party who both want to be with you. Scorpio, femme fatale, original, heartbreaker. So I don't know about the second person though. I feel like second person might be newer option, and essentially you don't want to repeat any mistakes here. So you're like, okay, you do what you need to do, you deal with what you need to deal. When the time comes, if our path aligned, maybe, it will work, but I'm not waiting for you. So essentially you don't want to repeat the mistakes. You know what, a great movie for you guys to watch if you resonate with this. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, Burlesque, with Christina Aguilera. Sherry's in it as well, I think. It's a great movie, honestly. It's an amazing movie just in terms of like singing and dancing, but from manifestation perspective and like living in the end, so to say, I think it's a great movie because like the character, right, of Christina Aguilera there, I forgot her name in the movie, Like she literally, you know, she has like these big dreams, but also like a lot of limitations, but she doesn't allow her limitations to get in the way of her dreams. She keeps going until the opportunity presents itself. And yes, there is this guy she ends up being a roommate with who has a fiance in a different state, but you don't see her like chasing after him or like getting too entangled with him. Like she does her thing and she goes out with other men, she does whatever she needs. Like watch that movie, because for a lot of you, if you are in some kind of weird dynamics, whatever she was doing in that movie, her character, and she did end up getting like amazing career results, and the guy ended up, you know, choosing her over everyone. Like everything she was doing, how she was prioritizing herself, using her time efficiently to focus on herself, everything aligned for her. So for some of you, if you are resonating with this, Burlesque movie is going to be a great movie for you to watch. It's a good movie by itself, but even from this perspective too. So essentially, I think you just need to not be intimidated by anybody here and truly see yourself correctly here and allocate your time and focus, you know, in an appropriate way. We have shadow work, inner illumination. Yeah, and it's going to be for some of you an unexpected event. Like, you know, suddenly you see, after the long time of confusion, divine transformation, a visionary. It's interesting. It's a very, for some of you, it's like almost an unexpected turn of events here, where you're like, okay, I did not see this happening in this type of order or in this type of way. Because again, there's something here about both of these people wanting to be with you now. You're like, what do I do? 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands. One thing I want to say is that like whatever you do not end up being stuck on anyone. So control, you know, your focus. Do not get mentally hooked on these people too much. I think the first one, to be honest, whoever broke up with their ex, you don't even want them. The second one, I think you might be a little bit interested in, but keep focusing on your future. The Star with the Page of Swords. I do think there's a lot of good news coming your way, where you're going to be surprised how, wow, actually everything is working. Everything is ending up being even better than you expected. So anyway, we'll take this to the extent that we're going to find out more, because there's 2 people who both have somebody at the moment. I feel like one has broken up, second about to break up. This is, you know, this is not good news video to whoever those people are, but for whatever reason it feels like this is good news to you. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. This seems like energy of the end of July, so watch this around this time. Thank you guys so much. Give this video a big thumbs up. Love you all. Talk soon. Bye.